Hello, mathematicians. Welcome to math class with me, Miss Taylor. I'm glad you're here. Alrighty, so today we need our fact practice packet. We need our textbook. We're going to do some practice problems in our textbook, and then we have our workbook to do. So let's get started with our fact practice for today. And then we are going to practice working on our multiplying by threes facts today. So that'll be fun. All right. Let's see. So today we are working on page 6 in our fact practice packet for today. Today is Friday. Happy Friday, everybody. It is February 5th. And you'll notice that we are multiplying by 2. So we're still practicing memorizing our multiplying by 2's facts. If you wanted to write your skip counting facts at the top, that would be a very prudent idea. 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. We'll go all the way to 2 times 12. So this one, 0, this would be 2 times 0, 0. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 times 4 is 8. Okay, so we can kind of use these to help us. And then way over here, this one would be 2 times 12, or 12 times 2 would be way over here. All right, so if you wanted to do that to help you, you could do that. And then, let's see, we've got our multiplying facts. If you have already memorized your facts, then you might want to try timing yourself. Now, if you're still working on memorizing those 2's facts, you might not want to time yourself quite yet. So I will leave that up to you. I'm just going to go ahead and see. Should I time myself? Well, maybe I will. Because you know what? I've actually already memorized my facts. So maybe you can see one more time. I haven't used the timer in a while. So I will show you how I like to time myself. And again, you don't need to do this, but if you've already memorized your facts and you're thinking like, I'm ready for a bit of a challenge, Miss Taylor, then you can find a timer or ask an adult or an older brother, sister, someone in your house to time you. All right, ready? Let's see how Miss Taylor does on this. I'm going to scoot it over here so I can do my writing. Okay, so here we go. Almost done. Whew. Okay, so I did that in about 41 seconds. But like I said, I already have these memorized, but I think if I practice them a little bit more, I think I could do a little better than that. So again, this is not about competing with each other. It's kind of about just competing with yourself and trying to do your best. So the reason I time myself is to see, oh, if I did 41 seconds today, I think if I practice this a little bit more, I could probably get it down into the 30s, I think. But again, we should probably check our answers here. Let's see. And though I think I know these, sometimes we do make mistakes. And that is totally okay. Mistakes are a really great way for us to learn. 16, 14, 12. Let's see. I probably do have a mistake here somewhere. I was kind of going quickly. I felt okay doing this, but I would not be surprised at all if I did have a mistake here. Okay, well, I guess I don't see any. But if you do make a mistake, don't panic. Making mistakes is a really great way for us to learn. So after you do your 2's facts, and if you notice, you might notice a pattern. Like, oh, maybe, for example, if you were like, oh, wait a second, I got this one wrong, and I got this one wrong, and then maybe you got this one wrong. And then you'll notice, oh, I think I just need to really work on my 8 times 2 fact. So that is another great way for us to use our mistakes as opportunities to learn, because we notice patterns in our mistakes. Oh, I always miss that one. And so let's try to see those mistakes as opportunities for us to learn and grow. And that way, when you make mistakes, it's not a big deal, because we know that we can turn them into a positive, into a learning opportunity. So, alrighty, so we did our fact practice packet. Now we're going to look in our textbooks, and we are going to practice counting by 3's today. And we're going to look at page 110 together. Where is that? Here it is. All right, so on page 110, multiplication table of 3. So when we are first kind of starting to memorize our 3's facts, we can skip count by 3's to help us. So it says to count the cars by 3's. And then they've actually got our skip counting by 3's facts over here. So we could say 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. If we had another row, 33, 36. Yeah, so we're actually going to try to memorize all the way to, well, we're going to start with 3 times 0 when we work on our 3's facts. 3 times 0 is 0. Any number times 0 is 0, because if you have 0 3's, you have 0. If you have 3 zeros, 0, 0, 0, you have 0. So we're going to start with 3 times 0, which is 0. And then we always have 3 times 1, which is 3. And then we're going to go all the way. This would be 3 times 2, 3 times 3, 3 times 4, 3 times 5, 3 times 6. We're going to go all the way to 12 when we do our flashcards. So on Monday, we're going to make some multiplication flashcards for 3's, and we're going to go all the way up to 12. So that'll be fun. Alrighty. So before we move on to kind of looking at this page together, you might want to start writing down some of your 3's facts. So I mentioned for our fact practice, this really helps me when I'm first kind of learning a pattern and a multiplication table, is to do my skip counting and just kind of have it at the top of whichever one I'm working on. So for example, now that we're working on 3's, I would encourage you to write your 3's facts. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. And we'll stop with 36 because this one is 3 times 12. So that's kind of where we're going to stop. Now this one is 3 times 0. So if you have your skip counting facts, and if you kind of skip count that way and write them down, it really helps, because then you can just find the answer by saying, well, if this is 3 times 0, 3 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you can say, oh, that means this one is 3 times 5. So that can kind of help. Another thing that will help is to memorize this pattern. And I have a really fun song for you that I will post on our assignment, and it's called Schoolhouse Rock. So you may have seen some of these videos or heard some of these songs. There's a really catchy song to help us remember our 3's facts. And it goes, well, actually it starts with this one. It goes 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. And there's kind of a funny little video that goes along with it too, but it's really funny. So I will post that down below so you can watch it. And if we were in the classroom, I would show it to you, this funny little video. And it helps us to remember our 3's facts. So let's take a look here. It says there are 3 cars in each row. How many cars are there in 5 rows? Well, we can count by 3's. So if we're trying to figure out 3 times 5, because there are 3 cars in each row, how many cars are there in 5 rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can count by 3's 5 times. And this person is helping us to count by 5s. And here it says 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. So he's helping us. If he weren't helping us, we could also use our fingers to skip count by 3's, because sometimes when I'm skip counting, I forget when to stop. So sometimes I just use my fingers to go 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. And then I've stopped because I've counted 5 times. So 3 times 5 is 15. There are 15 cars in 5 rows. Is that true? Let's see, here's 5 rows. Cover those up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yes. Nice job. All right. Now this one says, how many cars are there in 9 rows? And again, we can count by 3's. So if we're trying to find out how many cars are in 9 rows, we know there's 3 cars in each row, so 3 times 9. And we can skip count by 3's 9 times. Now, if I wanted to use my skip counting, my pattern over here, I'm going to start here because this one, 3 times 0. So we don't have 0 rows. We have, this would be 1 row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this one would be 3 times 9. And when I'm doing my 9's facts, I like to actually use my 10's facts to help me. Because this one I already have memorized, and I bet a lot of you do too. Because 3 times 10 is 30, right? 10 plus 10 plus 10 is 30. If you know 3 times 10 is 30, well, to do 3 times 9, it's just going to be 3 less than that. So 30 minus 3, 27. All right. And down here we have multiply 3 by 4. When it says multiply 3 by 4, that just means 3 times 4. 3 times 4. We can skip count by 3's. 3, 6, 9, 12. If we multiply 3 by 8, we can skip count by 3's 8 times. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. All right. And this one, if we're doing this one, might help us to learn our little song and watch the video, because then we can kind of count with the tune of the song. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. Then I'll stop there, even though the song continues. So you can kind of help. Or you can also use your fingers. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And there's my 8. 3 times 8 is 24. All right. And let's see, our homework for today is pages 130 to 133. So for this one, we have 3 times 1. Here's one group of 3, and one group of 3 is 3. 3 times 2, I see two groups of 3, 3, 6. 3 times 3, 3, 6, 9. Can use our skip counting. In fact, it would be a really good idea up here at the top. You could do your skip counting by 3's and write it up at the top. Now, I always like to start with 0, but you could just start with 3. 0, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, whoops, I'm running out of space, 36. And again, when we do the song, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So it's a very catchy song. Alrighty, so you're going to continue on here with your 3's facts. And then we get to this page. You are going to count the flowers by 3's, but we're starting at the bottom. 3, 6, 9, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So you're going to do that. And then this page on 133, let's see, it says to fill in the blanks. One tricycle has 3 wheels. 1, 2, 3, there's this little tricycle. 2 tricycles have, well, that would be 2 times 3. And I know 2 times 3 is 6. So 2 tricycles have 6 wheels. If you wanted to draw a picture of 2 tricycles, you could. Or you could just draw a picture of 3 plus 3. Or you could skip count twice. 3, 6, like that. 3 tricycles have, 3 times 3. Oh, I know 3 times 3 is 9. Right? 4 tricycles. Now we have 4 times 3. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Okay, so this is how you do this page. And then there is one other page. This is your homework for today, is to stop at 133. But if you are looking for a challenge, page 134 is a little bit tricky. And so we're going to make this page optional. But like I said, if you are finding that, oh, Miss Taylor, I've already got my 3's facts memorized, I need a bit of a challenge, I would challenge you to try this page. All right, and so you have to think carefully. And be careful, because the numbers they've given to us here, they don't just go in order. They don't just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where students get a little confused. They say 1, like number of tricycles, or number of bicycles, excuse me. 1 bicycle has 2 wheels. 2 bicycles have 4 wheels, right? 2 times 2. But 4 bicycles, is this a pattern? Wait a second, but they didn't ask us about 3 bicycles. Because 3 bicycles would have 6 wheels, but they've asked us about 4 bicycles. 4 times 2 is 8. So if you do this page, just think carefully. They're trying to trick us a little bit here, so be careful. It's a tricky one. All right, but again, it's optional. It'll be a really good challenge for those of you who are thinking, well, I've already got my 3's facts memorized. What's next? I need a challenge, Miss Taylor. Here you go. Second graders, I will see you again soon. Good work, mathematicians. Bye.